At 7:14 every morning, Daniel sends Laura the same message. "Good morning, beautiful. I hope today treats you gently." He remembers how she takes her coffee. He asks about the pain in her knee. He knows Friday is the anniversary of her mother's death. And every night he tells her, "I'm here. You don't have to feel alone anymore." There is only one problem. Daniel does not exist. The photograph belongs to a real man who has never spoken to Laura. The apartment behind him was copied from another account. The voice she heard during one short call may have belonged to somebody else. And while Laura believes she is falling in love with one man, the person typing may be sitting in a room filled with computers, fake identities, and conversations exactly like hers. On another screen, the same good morning message is being sent to 10 other women. Behind the operator stands a supervisor. He is not measuring love. He is measuring progress. Laura is not one real person. She is a composite of thousands of romance fraud victims. She is 54, recently divorced, and living a normal life. She is not foolish. She simply downloads a dating app because she would like someone to talk to. Daniel's profile looks believable. He says he is an engineer working overseas. He has a grown daughter and lost his wife several of years earlier. Their first conversations are about music, travel, family, and bad coffee. Nothing about money. Nothing urgent. Nothing that looks like a scam. After a few days, Daniel suggests moving to a private messaging app. He says the dating app is unreliable. Laura agrees. And with one small decision, the conversation moves into a space the scammer can control more easily. Daniel does not rush. That is what makes him convincing. He messages every morning, checks in during lunch, and appears again before bed. If Laura mentions a difficult meeting, he remembers to ask how it went. If she talks about a favorite beach, he says they should visit it together. The first thing this scam sells is not an investment. It is consistency. Daniel becomes part of Laura's routine, and routine becomes trust. He mirrors her values. If family matters to her, family matters to him. If she is cautious, he praises her for being careful. He does not argue with the person she is. He becomes the person she has been hoping to meet. Soon, he calls her my future. He describes the house they could share. But every time Laura suggests meeting, something interferes. A work contract, a delayed flight, a family emergency. The future is always close enough to imagine, but just far enough away to postpone. Now pull the camera away from Laura's phone. Across the world, the conversation looks completely different. Inside some modern scam operations, workers sit in rows beneath bright lights. Each desk holds several phones. Each phone carries several identities. One operator can be a widowed engineer in the morning, a military officer at lunch, and a wealthy investor at night. Photographs are stolen from real accounts. Backstories are prepared. Translation tools smooth out language differences. Artificial intelligence can help create profiles, scripts, voices, and short pieces of synthetic video. The operator does not have to invent every sentence. The system helps. Some workers joined willingly and know exactly what they are doing. Others were recruited through fake job advertisements, transported across borders, had their documents taken, and were forced to commit fraud under threats or violence. The person deceiving Laura may also be trapped, but above the operator are managers, recruiters, technical specialists, money launderers, and supervisors watching the numbers. Who replies quickly? Who has savings? Who owns a home? Who is emotionally attached? Who is ready to pay? To Laura, the conversation feels private. Inside the operation, it may look like a customer file. Her birthday, her income, her family, her fears, whether she makes financial decisions alone. Every detail can become leverage. If the operator moves too quickly, a supervisor may tell him to slow down. If Laura becomes suspicious, someone more experienced may help write the response. If she asks for proof, the team may produce a document, a photograph, a fake website, or a controlled video call. In some operations, different people handle different stages. One person makes contact, another builds trust. A more experienced closer appears when money is near. Laura believes Daniel is opening his heart. The operation believes the account is ready. Daniel still does not ask Laura for money. Instead, he tells her about an opportunity. He says he trades cryptocurrency with help from a successful relative. He shows screenshots of impressive returns. He says he wants Laura to have the same freedom. She hesitates. Daniel tells her to start small, $200. Laura opens an account on a professional-looking platform and follows his instructions. The number on the screen rises. Daniel tells her to withdraw $50 to prove it is real. The money arrives. That small withdrawal becomes the most expensive $50 Laura will ever receive, because now she has what feels like evidence. She deposits $2,000, then $10,000. The profits grow faster. Daniel celebrates every gain. He tells her, "They are building our future." Then a supervisor sees that Laura has more available, and the tone changes. Daniel says a limited opportunity is about to close. He tells Laura that serious investors do not stop halfway. When she says she has no more cash, he suggests savings, then a loan, then asking family. At first, the pressure sounds supportive. "I believe in you." Then it becomes emotional. "Why are you afraid of our future?" Then personal. "After everything we shared, you still don't trust me?" Laura sends more. The platform says her balance is now worth more than $100,000. But it is only a number. The real money has already moved through accounts, money mules, cryptocurrency wallets, and exchanges in several countries. When Laura tries to withdraw, her account freezes. Customer service demands a tax, then a verification fee, then an anti-money laundering deposit. Every payment promises access to the money already lost. Every payment creates a reason for another. Laura calls her bank to move more money. An employee asks whether she has ever met Daniel. Laura becomes defensive. By now, questioning him feels like questioning her own judgment. Her daughter performs a reverse image search. Daniel's face belongs to a married real estate agent in another country. The name is different. The job is different. The life is different. Laura confronts him. For the first time, his personality changes instantly. He becomes angry, then wounded, then loving again. He says his work required a false identity. He says Laura's daughter is jealous. He says the bank does not want ordinary people to become wealthy. He says one final payment will fix everything. Laura refuses. The messages stop. The platform disappears. The future they planned disappears with it. What remains is not only a missing balance, it is grief. The person was fictional. Laura's feelings were real. Laura reports the crime. Investigators do not search only for a man named Daniel. They search for infrastructure, bank accounts, wallet addresses, phone numbers, devices, websites, other victims who received the same language. One report may look isolated. Hundreds can reveal a network. The profile may be created in one country. The operator may sit in another. The money mule may live near the victim. The funds may cross several borders before reaching the organizers. Police compare records, freeze accounts, trace payments, raid buildings, seize devices, and pursue operators, recruiters, managers, and money launderers. Sometimes a raid reveals willing criminals. Sometimes it reveals trafficked workers who need to be rescued. And sometimes the people at the top have already moved elsewhere. The call center can disappear. The script survives. In 2025, Americans reported more than 23,000 confidence and romance fraud complaints to the FBI. Reported losses reached nearly $930 million. And those are only the cases that were reported. Artificial intelligence is making the machine faster. It can help criminals create believable profiles, personalize conversations, and operate at a scale that once required far more people. But technology is not the heart of the scam. The heart is still human. Attention, trust, hope, fear, and the belief that someone on the other side of the screen truly understands you. The strongest protection is not learning to recognize one stolen photograph. It is learning to recognize the pattern. A stranger creates intense emotional closeness before meeting you. The conversation quickly moves to private messaging. Meeting in person is always delayed. Then come the emergency, the investment, the cryptocurrency account, the travel fee, the tax, or a request to receive and forward money. A website shows profits, but withdrawing requires more payments. And concern from your bank, family, or friends is treated as an attack on the relationship. When those signs appear, stop. Do not send another payment to recover the first. Do not receive and transfer money for someone you met online. Save the messages, payment records, profile links, phone numbers, and wallet addresses. Contact the bank, exchange, or payment company immediately. Report the crime, and tell someone you trust. Shame protects the scammer. Conversation protects the victim. A real relationship can survive reasonable questions. A real investment does not require romance. And a legitimate platform does not demand endless fees to release your own money. Laura thought she was speaking to one man. Behind the messages were a photograph, an operator, a supervisor, a payment network, and a script. The love was fake. The damage was not. Every scam has a script. Learn it before it works on you. Thank you for watching until the end of this story. If you found this video valuable, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Scam Playbook. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next story. Every scam has a script. Learn it before it works on you.